Hi, my name is Matt Thurman.
And I'm Dr. Ashley Stafford.
We're really excited to have you here, and we wanted to take just a second to tell you a little bit about the origin of this business and why we're so passionate about this material. So for me, this journey started way back when I was in law school as a heavily indebted law student looking for a job. And I tell this story in the networking module, but during the recruiting experience, it became very clear to me that I did not know how to build my resume, how to network with people, how to interview, and generally wasn't ready to find a job. And then when I finally did find a job, it became very clear to me that there was so much going on at work that I wasn't prepared to do, despite all the years and expense of education I'd gone through. And I think, Dr. Stafford, you had a similar kind of experience.
I do. As a professional psychologist, I thought I was immune from such problems, but when I went to start my own private practice, I found out I wasn't.
So it's one thing to kind of identify this problem, and if we're being honest, people have been complaining about the gap between what school teaches and what the workplace expects for over a century now. But it's something else to try and do something about it. The reason people throw up their hands and kind of forget about this problem is they think, well, all these students are going on to all these different careers. How could we possibly prepare people to be a dentist, lawyer, engineer, teacher, and so on? And I think that's where we've come to disagree and have a different perspective. Most of what we do at work across professions is very similar. So meetings, client presentations, feedback, structured problem-solving projects, emails, there's so many things we do that we actually can help students get ready for across careers. So we started to think about building a program that could help people with those things.
Especially with the emotional intelligence content. I've been noticing in my work as a psychologist with my professional clients that a lot of the issues that are coming up at work are actually emotional issues for which psychology can offer a helpful perspective. We truly think that emotional intelligence and many of the other things that we cover are truly universal concepts.
I had a similar kind of realization for some of the traditionally corporate skills we teach. So as a consultant, I got to work at many different companies with many hundreds of different professionals in different functions, and patterns emerged, actually really clear patterns about, you know what, as different as we may seem on the surface, we spend a lot of time at work doing a lot of the same things. And so we kind of realized, you know what, there's a lot we can do to fill this gap between school and work, and there's an opportunity to help people here.
So we spent the last 2 years building out this program, talking to other experts, doing our research, and constructing the classes that we offer now.
The philosophy behind the program you're about to take is that there's a lot of overlap across careers and a lot you can be ready for regardless of what you go on to do. And when it comes to the resume, networking, and interviewing modules, those are nearly universally true. And they are very explicitly expected in the job-seeking process. So if you can learn how to both get jobs and do well in those jobs, you're going to level up your life in a way that really isn't possible with the current system we have.
So thank you for joining us. We're so glad you're here, and we hope we're helpful.
I don't know why I made a child noise.
I liked it.